And we've asked time and time again for them to release this modelling, and apparently it's so embarrassingly bad that they can't even release it.
You must have heard the Prime Minister and Energy Minister Chris Bowen say 1,000
friggin' lies
times that wind and solar power is the cheapest there is and coal has got to go.
We know the cheapest form of new energy is renewables.
The cheapest, most reliable and cleanest form of energy, which is renewables.
The truth is that
Energy prices are higher than I'd like them to be.
For a start, the more wind and power we get, the higher power prices go. Have you noticed? And that's been the experience around the world as well, because look, the more renewables a country gets, the more expensive their power bills tend to be.
Of course they are. I think everyone would say that. I think normal Australians at home also look around the world and know that
the more wind and power we get, the higher power prices go.
that's just called science and maths.
It's just science, eh?
At the risk of exposing
Very important news. It seems the CSIRO, our top science body that's been right into the climate scare, may just have admitted that actually, yes,
Labor continues to lie.
coal might be cheaper than wind and solar power.
we shouldn't be surprised.
It's also admitted, big surprise again, that this government's green power switch may actually cost more than first thought.
It's actually just a scam.
The CSIRO is still out there saying, no, wind and solar is going to be the cheapest new energy there is. But you have dug into the figures in its report. What do they show? And let me just start with this graphic that you have pulled out comparing coal with VRE. VRE meaning variable renewable energy, wind and solar. What should these confusing figures tell us?
So the CSIRO's Gen Cost report very clearly shows in the data that black coal is the cheapest new build generation technology. They don't look at brown coal though, just saying that. But $111 per megawatt hour, you can see on that chart, it's very clear that black coal wins. It is cheaper than all of the 60, 70, 80, 90% variable renewable energy shares. And then when you look at the midpoints of those ranges as well, coal is cheaper than 90% wind and solar when it is integrated into the grid. And that's very important because 90% wind and solar is what we're building. And so the CSIRO, in their media release, what they've said is that
We need a better government.
not coal, but renewables remain the lowest cost new build energy generation technology, which is the exact opposite of what their own data says. So this is quite a shocking cherry pick that they have done for their media release. And it's quite shocking as well because they say that they are transparent. They call their Gen Cost report transparent. And then they say in their own report that their modelling for the renewables integration costs is not suitable for general release.
Mind-blowing, isn't it?
And we've asked time and time again for them to release this modelling. And apparently it's so embarrassingly bad that they can't even release it.
What we need is a Prime Minister who's prepared to be transparent.
Zoe Hilton, it is a scam. The CSIRO has been dishonest again, like it was with the costings of the nuclear power plants. And thank you so much for exposing it.
What we have done.
Australians are not getting the cheaper energy Mr Albanese promised them. He lied to them basically, didn't he?
Yes. That's my style. I hope you've noticed that.